again, Sanjay. Last time you told us about starting your company in 2009. What did you tell your wife about starting your own business?
The pitch I made to my wife was that I'd rather do this for a year, and I knew how much money it would cost me to run the business for that year. So I knew how much money I'd have to pay for rent and legal fees and employees for that year. So I gave myself a year. In that year, I ended up making a success of it, and I continued.
That first year must have been filled with a lot of challenges. Were you ever concerned or worried that you might fail?
I was, and I still am afraid of failure, but with that fear, I think that's what drove me even more. So I didn't feel as if I had a 9-to-5 Monday to Friday job. It was more a 24/7 job, but I enjoyed it and I cared about it.
I think most entrepreneurs would probably feel exactly the same way. So what's been your biggest challenge?
I had a lot of sleepless nights, really just wondering whether clients would do business with me. People who I'd known for several years. It was a little bit difficult for me to try and meet people asking them for business rather than offering them business. That was pretty tough for me. I found that quite humbling.
I do know that lots of people are uncomfortable with making sales calls. So how did you overcome your discomfort about asking for business?
Well, I learned quite early in my trading life that making friends with people that you do business with is a good way to be, because then you blur the line between dealing with a customer and dealing with a friend. I then blurred the line between my social life and my work life as well. So it actually became quite fun to go out with somebody, say for example to play golf, or to go out for a lunch with somebody, because it didn't feel like a business meeting. That meant that I ended up making some very good friends with people who ended up doing business with me.
That's really good advice. After all, business is all about building relationships, isn't it? Thank you, Sanjay. Join us next time for video 4 part 1 and learn more about Sanjay and his life in Dubai.